and welcome back to the Southern Scene. It's time for our home scene now, and our home expert is here with us, Lamar Smith of Lamar Smith Signature Homes. Always great to see you, Lamar.
Thanks for coming out.
I'm so happy to be out here. And let me tell you, now you guys have something new going on here with Lamar Smith Signature Homes.
We're so excited about it. It's a new standard of excellence in the home building industry. We're going to change home building in the Savannah market.
And how are you doing that?
Well, we've got a new standard of excellence called our Best House, B-E-S-T house.
Now, you know what? When I'm buying a house, I want to know that it's the best house out there.
This is our signature brand that we're putting on all our new homes, and you're going to learn a lot about that today.
And this is something that was really important to you to do, I mean, with all of your properties here.
Well, we knew that our building process was different, and we thought this would be a great way to explain it to the home buying public exactly what separates us from the competition.
Well, I know you have a lot of folks out here that you depend on. Do you have anybody out here that can break it down for me?
Well, I'm going to introduce you to a guy named David Hagan. He knows so much about Best House. I think he's just going to blow the doors off of it.
Okay, well, let me go talk to David, and we're going to find out all about Best House.
All right, great. Thank you.
There are a lot of great things happening here with Lamar Smith Signature Homes, and today, of course, as Lamar said, we're talking about Best House. He sent me to find David Hagan.
Hello, Natalie.
Director of Marketing here at Lamar Smith Signature Homes.
That's right.
So, David, now Lamar says that you are the guy that I need to talk to when it comes to Best House.
That's right. We call it a new standard of excellence because it is. Every builder builds certain things in their homes as standards. And obviously building in Georgia, every builder has to build to code, to Georgia State code. But some builders build above code and some builders exceed code. And there are a lot of great builders in our area. And we want to be known as one of them, and that's what Best House really is. And it really explains to the customer what they're getting when they buy a Lamar Smith Signature home.
Well, and we like being attached to the best of the best. And anything that says the best, we love to highlight here on the Southern Scene. But you'll find that brand in all of your properties.
That's right. And what we're doing now when customers come into our homes, whether it's one of our fully furnished models or one of our available homes that's available for purchase, customers will begin to see, starting next week actually, they'll begin to see stickers and signs inside our homes that explain what this Best House is. And the thing about the Best House features is that they're standard in every home, regardless of the community, regardless of the price point.
Let me ask you now, I know that when we're talking about Best House, obviously that has to stand for something. I mean, the B, the E, the S, the T. I would assume that's an acronym for something. So can you break that down for me?
I can, and it goes like this. The B denotes our building standards. And we do some things that are a little different. For instance, all of our homes are built on 16-inch stud centers. Now that's getting real technical and real specific, but not every builder builds on 16-inch centers throughout the house.
And that's an important thing.
It makes for straighter walls. It makes for a structurally superior home, and so it's very important. So that's what the B stands for.
Let me ask you this. What about the E? Okay, so let's go through each letter. Okay, so what about the B, the E, the S, the T?
Well, in the logo, you notice the E is green. That's not by accident. The E stands for energy efficiencies. And today, we're all trying to do our part to be good stewards of the environment. And so we build a lot of standards in our home that are energy efficiencies, and a couple of them we use low E glass. And again, not to get too technical, but low E glass just simply means that glass has a low emissivity rate. It keeps heat out in the summertime, so it's a warm day today. The sun is shining bright. In a home built 20 years ago, you could literally feel heat coming in through the windows.
Wow.
In our windows, in our homes, we're using low E glass, and so you could put your hand on your window today with the sun shining in, and that glass would be cool to touch. We're also now using spray foam insulation in the attics, and so it lowers your energy consumption, saves, $100, $150 a month.
What about the S?
The S stands for selections. You've been to our design center.
Absolutely.
And one of the things that we offer that's different than a lot of builders is we offer a state-of-the-art design center where home buyers can come in and look at the dozens of choices of granite and corian for their countertops, dozens of choices for hardwood floors and laminate wood floors. You've got paint, you've got different types of corian, Wilson art for mica countertops.
So everything that has to do with selection is covered in this brand.
It is. We talk about having folks on staff that help you with design. And so that's what the S stands for, selections. We offer lots of selections from the exterior of the home, the interior of the home. There are just so many things to cover.
Let's move on to T.
Okay, the T stands for total value. So when you buy a Lamar Smith home, you can be guaranteed that not only are you buying a home that is top quality, and that word quality gets thrown around home builders so flippantly. We're really building quality into our homes and we're standing behind it, but it's not just about quality, it's also about price. Almost every buyer I've met has a budget, and so we want to make sure that we are building in total value. And total value stands for things like a 10-year warranty. When you buy a Lamar Smith Signature home, our homes are backed by a national organization called the 210 Home Buyers Warranty Company. And so your home is covered for 10 years. When you buy a house, it's covered. Total value also covers things like closing costs. We pay up to $5,000 in closing costs if you use one of our preferred lenders. And there are other things. Again, I'm highlighting just a couple at each of the 4 categories, but there are dozens and dozens of features in each of those 4 categories.
You can rest assured that their properties are going to have this brand, Best House, and they're going to stand behind everything that's in that house and on that property.
Absolutely.
And it is a new standard of excellence.
It is. I believe we're going to change the home building industry in this market.
How can they trust Lamar Smith Signature Homes? What would you say to our viewers?
Well, I'd say, look, don't just look at what we tell you we're going to do, look at what we've done.
Well, and the thing about it is don't just take our word for it. All you have to do is come out to one of the properties and look around. Look at the happy families that are walking around out here and at the various properties that we've already highlighted, and we're going to continue to highlight and bring you more and more information, because according to Lamar, the home industry is back.
That's right.
And that's what we want to hear.
That's right.
All right, let's go find Lamar and catch back up with him.
Let's do it. Thank you.
Well, Lamar, let me tell you, David gave me the best of the best explanation of Best House.
It was all I said and more.
Well, let me ask you this. Why is this so important to you, once again, for Lamar Smith Signature Homes?
I think it distinguishes our product from everything else out on the market. It just shows the need for new home ownership, and we're excited about it.
Well, thanks so much once again for being here on the Southern Scene with us. Thank you. Always great to have Lamar Smith, our home expert, with us. If you have more questions or if you'd like more information with Lamar Smith Signature Homes, all you have to do is go to their website or call the number on your screen. You can also get in contact with us here at the station. We'll make sure we put you in contact with Lamar Smith Signature Homes. Don't go away. We'll be back with more of the Southern Scene when we come back. Stay with us.